So my name is Lennise. I am the CEO and co-founder of Dropee. So we are a Southeast Asia B2B wholesale marketplace where we work together with brands, wholesalers and distributors and provide them the right digital tools so that they can actually serve the mom and pop stores and their customers in a better, faster, smarter way. So I always loved problem-solving things, and I think my journey into tech was, I have to thank one of my close friends during my university days. He was the one who introduced me into the tech ecosystem in Australia. So that's how I got to know the community, understood and met a couple of entrepreneurs and founders, and one after the other, I got sucked right into the tech ecosystem by working in a venture capital firm, and then got poached by Yelp, which happens to be in the US, and they have a presence in Australia. And yeah, soon after later, I had the guts to kick off and kickstart something of my own. So here I am today.
All right.
One of the things is that as a woman, as we grow older, family planning is also something that we think of as well, but also we don't want to have to choose between prioritizing in terms of our company or family as well. So how do we have the best of both worlds and also have coincidentally be the walk the talk, so that we also have other team members of us to know that this is the place and they also are comfortable in following our footsteps as well.
All right.
So I was fortunate enough to be elected and nominated to be an advocate and an ambassador for United Nations Community and Trade Development since last year. So my tenure is for 2 years, and I'm an advocate for the Asia Pacific region to support e-trade for women. So essentially, in simplicity form, is to encourage more women to go into tech, and also to provide more support for women in general on how to leverage on digital economy so that they're able to get additional disposable income for their family to uplift their livelihoods so that they can actually have a better quality life. And the power of e-commerce and the whole supply chain going digital is very, very exciting and very, very optimistic for the future. So I was fortunate enough to be elected and nominated to be an advocate and an ambassador for United Nations Community and Trade Development since last year. So my tenure is for 2 years, and I'm an advocate for the Asia Pacific region to support e-trade for women. So essentially, in simplicity form, is to encourage more women to go into tech, and also to provide more support for women in general on how to leverage on digital economy so that they're able to get additional disposable income for their family to uplift their livelihoods so that they can actually have a better quality life. And the power of e-commerce and the whole supply chain going digital is very, very exciting and very, very optimistic for the future.
All right. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question is, how do you balance work and personal life?
How do I balance work and personal life? Discipline. So I think I'm a creature of habit. So having a routine and allocating that time out and carving that time out, having the discipline to carve that time out is very important to have that whole work-life integration. It's definitely not possible to prioritize one over the other. It's also being flexible enough to know that at that point of your life, like on a week-to-week basis, what's more important for you, and for me to be able to slot it in So I think having that allocation of the time slotted out is very important for me. Yeah. I would say just be brave and go for it. You have a fantastic community around you that's extremely supportive. You have a lot of resources available. And at this point in time, there's nothing to stop you. Just try. Be brave and fail fast and keep learning and growing. Oh, my grandmother, hands down for sure. She's the sassiest, most hardworking woman that I've ever known. She actually started one of the product lines of my family business, and she single-handedly groomed and trained housewives, so single mothers and housewives in learning how to sew and enable them to have additional income that they can actually spend and support their own families, right? So it was the inspiration that I draw from her, not only from what she believed in, that's right, but also her tenacity. She's really sassy. So yeah, I drive a lot of energy from there. I think diversity in tech allows more empathy and also understanding what are the solutions to create for problems that exist today. Not to say that male or specific gender role do not understand one or the other, right? But it's just being able to identify that faster, identify the problem faster, and creating a solution to the problem even faster would help a lot in terms of spurring this innovative culture and also the growth. And I look forward to seeing how this community will thrive in years to come. All right. That she can't have it all. That she has to choose one over the other. That she, whether it's prioritizing family or like work, or do I focus on like my stakeholders, my shareholders, or my team, my people, you actually can have it all. And as a woman, because you understand how to connect with people even more, therefore it's easier for her also to be empowered. And I think the only thing that's stopping her is believing her own self-belief and knowing that she can actually have it all. I see a thriving community. I see a community that is so embracing of one another and not only just welcoming women and women supporting women, but also having men supporting women as well, and vice versa. Because at the end of the day, the goal is to actually create a community where we're focusing on creating solutions to address problems, right? We're creating products and that people love. So we want to focus more on that, and I believe that I'm very, very optimistic that the community will grow and would thrive and have a more supportive ecosystem for generations to come.